Farming as usual has come to mean enormous monoculture, chemically addicted, deceptively green wastelands. How can they be wastelands and yet be green? The soil is dead, void of its necessary microbial life. Diversity in plants are called weeds, and animal and insect populations have suffered devastating loss of habitat. Many fruit farmers use rent-a-bee companies bringing beehives by the truckloads to pollinate their flowering crops. Why? Most of the local bees are dead, killed by pesticides in the obsessive need for the perfect apple, or the real need for an extra bushel per acre to pay the mortgage. Regenerative agriculture with support technology restore the soil supported by the diversity of plants, animals, and insects of a healthy ecosystem. Farming is no longer about the basics, soil. It's easier to use fertilizer, pesticide, fungicide, and harvest vegetables lacking nutrients. Nutrients supplied by soil microbes. No microbes, no healthy, vibrant vegetables, only tasteless tomatoes on your burger. A lot of food has been grown, but at what cost? Regenerative agriculture is viewed as a step back in productivity, obstructive to large-scale farming, but it doesn't have to be. The principles of diversity, soil health, and productivity hold true regardless of scale. Our plan is a symbiotic cycle of interdependent pieces, like a puzzle. Omit one and the cycle collapses. This symbiotic cycle is different from anything done before because nothing is taken for granted, rushed, or omitted because it's inconvenient to a rapid harvest. The growth of each piece supports the whole. This is not an instant phenomenon like microwave popcorn. The growth of each piece triggers the next response and connection with the expanding cycle until the basic cycle is integrated and complete. These interdependent pieces were not considered important. They were just normal components of farming, so basic that they were taken for granted in the expanding scientific study of the natural world. Ignoring the wisdom of master farmers and with the justified desire to feed as many people as possible has broken an entire natural system, replacing it with carefully designed substitutes that flower, fruit, and harvest like clockwork. Over time, soil becomes compacted, resistant to water and air penetration. The microbial community dies from oxygen starvation. Correction of the very soil structure is required and justified by the necessity of increasing soil respiration. Using large tractors and deep subsoiling implements from road construction, it's possible and imperative to deeply fracture the compacted layers of soil, opening it to water penetration, fresh air, and soil respiration.